Well, today, me and Anka are gonna hike up or climb up the Manitou Incline, 2,768 steps, 2,000 feet elevation gain over 1 mile, and then a 3.5 mile trek back down. So we ended up parking in the Iron Spring Chateau. It's right at the base of the incline. You can walk into it. The other place, Hiawatha Gardens, is about a mile or so from the base of the incline. And there's a free shuttle that runs up there too. It was $15 at Iron Springs, and I think it's per hour at Hiawatha Gardens for parking. But we got here early enough where there were still quite a few spots left. And I think just try that one first, the Iron Spring Chateau, and then if that one's there's no spots that are there, then head on down to Hiawatha Gardens and park there. So we parked here at the Iron Spring Chateau. It was $15. I'm not sure why it says 20 here on the maps, but that's right here, right at the base of the incline. Great place to park. The other place is over here at Manitou Hiawatha Gardens. You can park there. I think it's so much per hour, $1.75 or something per hour. And then there's a shuttle that does run from there over to the incline where we're at here at the Blue Dot. So you could also hike that too. We did see some people hiking that on the way up. It's only like 1.2 miles. Well, the Manitou Incline really is quite the test of endurance and of grit. If you're an average everyday hiker, a weekend hiker, and if you're planning for things like marathons, or there's a marathon that goes up Pikes Peak, but if you're planning for that kind of stuff, great place to do some conditioning training, just to get in shape for all of that. Lots of different things you can do on the incline, lots of reason to do it. Well, in case you start going up the incline and you decide that it's not really for you, there are 2 bailouts on the way up, at least that are showing on the map anyway. One's on the Northern Incline Return Trail, that's about halfway up, and then the other one's on the Bar Trail at step 1800, and that's the about 2/3 of the way up. So if you want to give it a try and you're nervous about going up and having to come back down the stairs, which I would be too, I don't want to trip down 2,700 steps all the way down to the bottom, you have a couple of bails on if you make it up that far. Well, here's step 1. You just passed 500 steps, and taking a quick little break and taking it all in. What do you think?
It's amazing. It feels so expansive and does feel like a passage into the Garden of Gods.
Well, we made it up 1,300 steps, and it is an incline the whole way. I mean, I've hiked quite a bit, but on trails you get to go to flat, to incline, to decline, and this is just straight up the whole way. And it's been fairly tame, I'd say. I mean, of course, the video doesn't do it justice, but that's not too awful. Just because the whole time you're looking forward and you're seeing this is level, and I'm tilted up, I don't know, 20 degrees or so right here, and it just gets steeper and steeper. It's quite the climb, and just had to keep taking a lot of breaks and making sure that we're not doing too much so we can make it all the way to the top. But it's definitely starting to get steeper, and the steps seem to be getting taller too. We're at 1,600 steps. This is looking at like a 30-degree angle down, going up and looking level, seeing the whole city. So yeah, we're 1,800 steps in, and definitely feeling it. There's a little bit of rubberiness in the old legs, but just stopping every once in a while and recovering a bit and then carrying on. All right, well, we made it all the way up to the top. I was up here for a while and took in the views, celebrated our hard work, getting all the way up to the top. So now we're gonna take the bar trail back down and just mosey on through. So yeah, I'd say the Manitou Incline is, I mean, that's pretty epic. That was pretty intense, constantly going up the whole time. But that was one that I definitely took my time on, not racing up or anything. We made it up in about an hour, 20 minutes. 2,768 steps is nothing to shake a stick at. The Manitou Incline has been on my list to do for a few years, and it did not disappoint. That was truly epic. Sense of accomplishment, rite of passage, get to the top, celebrate with everyone else that's there too. Oh, we're getting back down towards the bottom of Bar Trail. I believe that's the Bar Trailhead parking lot. And we have like a little block to go after that. And that looks like that's the cog train right there in front of us, the red one. And coming out of Bar Trail over there, right back to the incline. And you can go ahead and do it again. I hope you enjoyed this adventure today, coming along with us. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for future content that's more adventurous stuff just like this.
So yeah, here's the overall path that we took. I didn't start recording until a little ways up the incline, but you can see it's nice and straight, and then the bar trail coming back down. And a total ascent, it only shows 1,452 feet. We had a total of 1,991 feet descent, which can also be ascent.